What's up YouTube? Capital G here, breaking down the brand new OCG April 1st, 2020 ban list. This list is absolutely effing insane, and oh my goodness, if the TCG next ban list is going to be anything like this, guys, we're gonna get a huge ban list. Now obviously our recent ban list was pretty damn big, but you have to consider that this is their first ban list under Master Rule 5. As you guys can see, somebody, maybe a certain Jin, is finally getting what they deserved in the OCG. It's still insane that Jin Releaser of Rituals was even like a thing in the OCG for such a long time, and it recently became like a problematic card again. This is the official Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG Twitter, just letting people know, spoiler alert, a couple of super old cards like Makyura the Destructor are actually back in Unbanned, which is absolutely insane. Now, unfortunately, I can't go to the OCG website because I, for the love of me, I just cannot get the page to load. But if you guys want to make sure, you guys want to know that it's 100% true, everything that I'm telling you, despite the fact that this is the OCG Twitter just telling you the ban list has been posted. People did actually take pictures, people who were able to get on the website, and let's just go ahead and break it down. So for the Forbidden section, Jin Releaser of Rituals, Guard Dragon, LP, and Ib, the World Chalice Justicar. So, first off, I don't know why Ib was ever created. I said when that card was first created that it was broken. It was just Denlong, but better. I feel like it's one of the most problematic synchro monsters we've had in the game. I feel like I'm the only Yu-Gi tuber who ever talks about how broken Ib is, and I'm glad that she's banned in the TCG. I didn't think that they would do it, but that card is ban worthy. Jin, I don't even understand how Jin lasted that long, especially with Necros being like better in the OCG than it is in the TCG. And the reason Guard Dragon LP is actually banned, and this is obviously a serious difference than what we have in the TCG, because they don't have Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon. However, they did errata Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon, so Red Eyes is coming back, hence they went ahead and banned Guard Dragon LP. However, Red Eyes is coming back with an errata. We'll talk about that for a second. Look at the size of this freaking limited section. This is effing insane. Now again, keep in mind, this is for Master Rule 5, but holy jeez, guys. I mean, Master Rule 5 gonna be crazy if they're gonna do this many hits. So, ABC Dragon Buster, Galatea, the Orcus Automation, Orcus Harpour, Junk Speeder. That card is fucking broken, by the way. I'm so shocked that Konami realized that a Synchro monster that if it resolves basically wins the game, it probably needs to get hit. Especially this card this card's not that good right now, but under Master Rule 5, it's absolutely ridiculous. Makyura the Destructor has actually been errated. I think I have the errata right here for anybody wondering about the errata. So with Makyura the Destructor, and for those of you guys who don't know, this is a merit card if I'm not mistaken. This card is so freaking OG. I don't think I've ever actually played with this. It's very rare that I've like never seen a card used in a duel, but I don't think I've ever actually seen Makyura used in a duel because it was banned like so quickly. But Makyura the Destructor, the new version, it has to be sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, and it allows you to activate one trap from your hand. Now the old Makyura could be sent from the deck or the hand. As long as it went to the graveyard, it activated, and it allowed you to activate as many traps as you want. I'm not sure, it still feels like it can be an FTK enabler because, you know, it still kind of functions the same, not nearly as easy, but usually with the FTKs with Makyura, I think the main one was Exchange of the Spirits, you only needed to activate one trap anyway, so I feel like if you're going to make an FTK with this card, it probably is still going to work. It's just going to have to eat up your normal summon, or you're going to have to special summon it some way. Anyways, let's continue on with the list. Spiral Quick Flicks is, wow, that was semi-limited in the OCG, and now it's at limited status. Wind up carriers and mighty. The craziest thing about a lot of the limits is the OCG is looking at a lot of archetypes that are not even like you would consider high tier, and they're hitting these like ABC Dragon Buster, Wind Up Carrier and Zabite, Wind Up Magician. I guess wind ups are too OP in Master Rule 5. Dragoon of Red Eyes. Just Konami. I know OCG Konami probably never see this. Just ban that fucking card. Literally no one likes Dragoon or Red Eyes. It's just like, just ban that card, please. Just ban that card. Everybody will be happy. TG Hyper Librarian. This one was obvious. If you guys have seen any of the Synchro Master Rule 5 duels, basically they can get like, they can just get 3 Librarians so freaking easy. This card needs to go back to 1, honestly. Cyberstein, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. That is kind of unexpected. Or, I mean, I'm not going to say unexpected, but you can Trish your opponent a bunch of times now. Predaplant, Verde, Anaconda. Predaplant, Orthos, Scorpio, totally awesome. Link Cross, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So the new errata on Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon is that it's a hard once per turn on both of the effects. Special summoning it from your hand by banishing a dragon monster, and also its Monster Reborn effect. The Monster Reborn effect obviously is the much more like relevant effect, being a hard once per turn. I'm not sure if LP really needed to be banned though, because like I get you can summon it from your deck, and that's cool, but the reason Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon was like so broken is because you could just loop it and just keep getting Reborns over and over again. Instant Fusion, this is one that like I feel like everyone's gonna predict. Instant Fusion under Master Rule 5, also way too OP. Trickstar Light Stage, what? Oh my god, I've been trying to play Trickstar recently, but Light Stage at 1 is so difficult. Brilliant Fusion, Union Hanger again. Are ABC actually that broken under Master Rule 5? That Dragon Buster and Union Hanger both have to go to 1. And don't get me wrong, I know that Union Hanger is a 1-card Buster Dragon, but geez, Konami really out here saying, guys, that ABC is like the best deck of Master Rule 5. Red Eyes Fusion. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, hold on. If you're going to hit, you know what? Maybe I changed my mind. If they're going to hit Dragoon of Red Eyes, Verde Anaconda, and Red Eyes Fusion, like if you're gonna hit all 3 of them, then I guess I'm okay with it, because now the engine is kind of bricky, I guess. But no, I guess it's not bricky, because if you don't hard draw it, you just Verde Anaconda. Gateway of the 6 also limited to 1. So I'm not sure what my time is at, but let's take a minute and just break down all of these damn limits. So the OCG, like there are certain synchros on here like Junk Speeder and TG Hyper Librarian. If you guys have not seen the duels under MR5, these cards are absolutely insane. You get them on the field, you basically just win the game. But it's interesting to see Konami hit some of these other cards that are kind of the boss monsters of like tier 2 archetypes. Now Konami has a history, Dragon Buster, totally awesome. These cards have been limited to 1 in the OCG before. It's just kind of crazy seeing them do this again. Bringing back Makyura the Destructor, where the hell did that even come from? I understand hitting like the Predaplant engine and hitting things like Verde Anaconda, which I don't know if they ever should have made that card anyways, but I can kind of understand that. Same thing with Brilliant Fusion. We know these cards are absolutely ridiculous. Gateway of the 6 has never actually been power creeped. I don't care what you think. Gateway of the 6 is not a power creep card. It's none of the effects are hard once per turn. Some of these make sense. I mean, to be honest, I kind of think they all make sense other than maybe Trickstar Light Stage, but there's some of them are just kind of unexpected. And Link Cross, by the way, I actually do believe this will be one of the next cards that gets hit, because it does kind of just print tokens and you can use those tokens for synchro summoning. To the semi-limited section, Destiny Hero Malicious, Draco Net, a couple of danger monsters, Nessie and Jackalope, and then Symbol of Heritage, which, oh man, I don't think I remember that one. Why? I think I might be thinking, is that the Lone Fire Blossom one? The one that's like Monster Reborn, but you need 3 cards in your graveyard to activate. I feel like it's the Lone Fire Blossom card. The card that, yeah, Monster Reborn is a monster, but you have to have 3 names in the graveyard. The danger cards, okay, that's fine. Like, we have those same exact ones in the TCG. Draco Nets, like, it was limited. Actually, oh no, I'm trolling. There are some other cards on the other side. Oh, yeah, there are some on limits too. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, Trickstar Candina, Baby Sarasaurus, Necroz of Unicorn, and Lady Debug. I know you guys are like, Cap, what the hell? My microphone was in front of me. I couldn't see them. So, when it comes to the semi-limits, look, I know hero players are not going to like this, but I've always said Destiny Hero Malicious is kind of like a busted card. When you can be broken in the GX era, the 5Ds era, and then like 10 years later in the Vrains era, you know you're a pretty fucking strong card when you're broken in like 3 different eras over the span of over a decade. DracoNet, I mean, there's no reason. I mean, without Ib, I don't really think that this card actually does anything. Not putting it to 3, it's fine. It'll probably end up being at 3 eventually. Konami hitting Trick Stars with Light Stage, but then giving the deck more copies of Candina. I guess it makes sense. If I'm not mistaken, Reincarnation might still be at 1 in the OCG. Ash Blossom is interesting. It was at 2 for the longest time. Believe me, players are almost certainly going to play 3 copies of this. Baby Ceresaurus just giving Dinosaurs more support. And it's interesting to see Lady the Bug also go to 3. But there's so many Cybers archetypes. It's like, you know, Konami probably wants to push them. Guys, this is a really big list. This is probably what a lot of us expect in the TCG for a lot of cards that can be massively exploited under MR5. Things like Instant Fusion, TG Hyper Librarian, Junk Speeder to ultimately get hit. And then for some of the recent cards that are just OP, shit like Dragoon or Red Eyes things, like Predaplant, Verde Anaconda, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go after Union Carrier because, you know, that card can still be really good with like the Buster Blader card, but apparently ABC and Windup are like broken under MR5. But yeah, I've rambled on for too long, guys. You let me know in the comment section below what you think of this list and what's going to translate into the TCG. I might have to do a video on that as well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.